What is up, guys? Thekapgun here, one-handed gamer, bringing you guys some more Battlefield Hardline beta gameplay. And this guy's trying to snipe me here. No, you don't, son. Take you out with my bike using the AKM assault rifle. And this is the heist game mode. About to play the objective right here. Oh, I got real lucky right there. Playing the objective using the AKM. And this weapon is a machine in this game. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about this gun today, and I'm going to also elaborate a little bit on this game in general and how a lot of people are talking about this game being a DLC, or it could be just a DLC, or just, you know, it's a copy and paste situation for this game. But first I'm going to talk about this gun in general. And this is the AKM assault rifle. I was using the silencer, extended mags, I believe the nub grip, and the second to last sight, which I think was the HD sight. This gun has a high amount of damage. It probably has a little bit more damage, I'd say, than the M16 or comparable, and also more damage than a G36C. But the recoil is definitely there. I mean, it's very noticeable. You're going to see that in this gameplay because I pretty much do the full auto thing. I didn't really utilize the fact that you need to burst fire in Battlefield for a more accurate shot. So keep that in mind when you're watching this gameplay. I really don't utilize that tool that you're supposed to use when you're using weapons in Battlefield. Makes for a more accurate shot. You'll definitely get more headshots. But it seemed like with this weapon, if you full auto, you're more likely going to get a headshot because the recoil just jumps up so much. If you can control it and stabilize it, you're going to get a headshot like I did right there, I believe. So, for the mere fact that this weapon is just got a high damage output, I would say this weapon is definitely going to be lethal in the right hands. I mean, especially with a, you know, skilled player. If you understand this game, you understand this weapon, I think this weapon is definitely going to be a go-to weapon for a lot of people. I actually did not like this weapon right when I started using it. I was like, oh, this recoil is horrible. It's really hard to manage. I wasn't getting any kills. And for the mere fact that L1 and R1 isn't available for aim and shoot for me, it's kind of difficult to aim down sight and control the recoil. But I managed it pretty well, I would say, in this gameplay. You're going to see it in the instance of the last clip, one of the last clips of this game, because this is a full game, by the way. I just cut it up in bits and pieces so that way you guys can be more entertained. But the mere fact that this gun has so much recoil, it's very challenging to actually kill the opponent at a quick rate. Like with the silencer on it, it's going to reduce the damage. So I'm thinking if you take off the silencer, you're going to have probably a better advantage, a long distance shot, of course. Where you going with that money bag, son? That's mine. So definitely keep that in mind. This weapon is definitely lethal, and if you understand the burst fire situation, you can keep the full auto switch on there. Just feather the trigger. That way you're definitely going to have a more controlled and precise shot. So this game has definitely been talked about a lot for the mere fact that a lot of people are saying that it's a copy and paste. It's a copy and paste. It looks just like Battlefield 4 graphic-wise. Some minor improvements here or there. And then for the mere fact that it's just switched up entirely into a different game mode, used bits and pieces here from different games, and it could be a DLC. Totally disagree for the mere fact that it could be a DLC, because there's just too much content that this game is going to provide that nobody realizes that's going to be in the game. Yes, there is jets in this game. If you thought that there wasn't jets, there is. If that really makes a difference to buy this game or not. And also for the mere fact that it feels like you're getting into the matches and the battles much faster. I don't feel like there's a delay. I feel like the kill cams probably should be sped up a little bit, and there's some instances where I feel like I was shooting the guy and the hit detection wasn't accurate. I would go around a corner and bullets would just basically turn like the Wandered effect from the movie. But other than that, I would say this game ran pretty good. I mean, it never froze on me like, Battlefield 3 beta. That froze on me so many times. It was just unbelievable. Never really had an issue like that. Never had a server issue. I was always able to get in the game. And I think they did a pretty good job on just the servers and the connection stability part for the mere fact that the guns are really effective, I just enjoy playing this game. Like, there is a, you know, different variety for each weapon. So, you know, you got the attachment selections, and we'll have to wait and see for the full game when it comes out. As far as the copy and paste thing, I think is going to be definitely relevant for a lot of games that come out yearly. You look at Call of Duty, every year, it's pretty much the same thing, and you're just going to get a situation. By the way, this is the clip I was talking about that I just pretty much screwed up. That was a major fail. I think I could have probably got like a multi-feed or something off that. And that's my point exactly. You definitely need to learn how to use this weapon because the recoil is definitely up there. And I think I was just getting a bit antsy, and it was just like, oh, I'm having a good game kind of thing. But yeah, I would have to definitely say that, yes, it's very similar to Battlefield 4, but it's not the same game. You know, it's not the same game. It's not a copy and paste. I mean, you could say it is. Visually, it looks similar, but it's just, you know, with the gadgets and the weapons and stuff like that, I mean, weapons are always going to be similar in a lot of games. Expect that, because there's not a lot of weapons to choose from. Well, there is, of course, but I mean, there's just, you know, you're going to get to a point where there's overlap. What Battlefield do you prefer and why? Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline? Leave it down in the comments section. Always give it a rating it deserves. Thekapgun out.